Hello and welcome to Varsity at Home. I'm Kate. I'm going to be teaching you a mobility circuit today. So you might need a band or weights or tin cans or water bottles just to use as a weight, but you can do it without. So we're going to do a mixture of strengthening exercises, cardio exercises and things to help your balance. So most important part, we're going to warm up. So it's nice and simple. Those who are familiar with these classes, you're going to recognise the warm-up, but let's get going. I'm just going to start the music, and we'll get going. Okay, let's march. Roll through the feet, get the blood pumping, a little bit of movement from the arms. We're just going to get that blood flowing. Okay. Nice big roll of the shoulders. Warm it all up. Be careful when you're marching your feet. You don't want to thump it down, roll through the foot. Take one arm across your body. Stretch out the shoulder. Warm it up. If you've got space, you can go for a little walk around your room. But if not, stick on the spot with me. Change sides. Other arm. Bring the arms in front, round off the back, stretch between your shoulder blades. Take the arms behind, give the chest a stretch. You can place your hands on your lower back, or pull them behind, whichever's good for you. Give the arms a nice big circle, and a shake. Then if you've got tight biceps, look at the arms, push the thumbs to the floor, take the arms back. Okay, heel digs, get those heels going into the floor, start warming the legs. Then we take it out to the side for a side tap, side tap. Getting outside of those legs working, back taps. Back to heel digs, but this time add a bicep curl. Warming up those bodies, getting them going. Side taps. So we're warming all our joints, our hips, our knees, our ankles. Take the hands only as high as you feel like you can. You should feel your heart rate raising. Back taps, so tap behind. Keep it going. This is the most important part of the workout. We're warming our bodies, getting our heart and lungs ready to work. And if you do have arthritis or sore joints, this is going to help them move, get them freer, but also help strengthen them. Okay, back to our heel digs, bicep curls. Just remember, keep to your own speed. If you can stick the beat, yay. But if you can't, don't worry. Okay, bring one leg in front. Lean forward from the hip. Stretch the back of the thigh. So from the side it looks like this. You're stretching that hamstring. Using your bent leg as support, or if you've got a chair or a wall, hold on. Let's change legs. Other leg. Stretch the back of that thigh. Side taps. Out to the sides. Can you feel your body's warming up? However cold it is outside, we can get a nice warm feeling in our muscles. So you're going for a walk later. Do this first or not? I'll do it after. To warm up from being outside. Okay, take a leg out to the side. Stretch the inner thigh. So we're getting that inner thigh muscle. Stretch it. Again, you can hold on to a chair if you're balancing and feeling great. Let's change sides. Other inner thigh. Stretch those thigh muscles. If you have got tight hips and thighs, this can help open it up. Okay, back taps. So tap behind, so you're taking that foot behind, and reaching out in front. Nice and long. Okay, take a foot behind, push the heel to the floor. Stretch out your calf muscle. And you just push your hips forward a little bit, you'll get the front of your hip stretching too. Other leg. Push that heel down. Another one muscle we haven't really stretched is our quads, the front of our thighs. Hold on to a chair, to a wall. You can either bend the knee, push the hip forwards, reach for the top of your trousers, or hold on to the foot. Just do what's good for you, what your body will let you do. Push those hips forwards. Other leg. You're not holding for long. As I said, you can just bend your knee, push your hip forwards if that's what your body will let you do. Okay, back to our warm-up. Let's put a bit more effort in this round. So heel digs, bicep curls, bigger in our movements. Side taps. Warm up those bodies. This is our final round of our warm up. We're going to get onto the circuit soon. Have water ready if you need a drink. You need to use your water bottles with your weights. Back taps. Last part of warm up. Three, 2, 1. Okay, so we've got 10 exercises. We are going to do our circuit twice. If you do want a little bit more and want a longer workout, what you can do is after you've done the 2 circuits, you can go back to the first circuit and repeat it, and then you've got close to an hour session. We've got a mixture of cardio, strength, and balancing exercises that's going to help all of your body. You can have a band so you can do the exercises out. Weights, if you've got them, but remember tin cans and bottles can fill it. Right, I'm going to start our timer. We're doing a minute on each exercise. Let's start that timer. So our first exercise is our star jumps. Most of you might want to stay here, depending on the floor at home, or you can jump, depending on your knee strength. Ready? Let's go. Star jumps. And you can hear my ringer today. That is so that I don't overrun. You don't end up doing more than a minute on the exercises. Keep it going. Nice big movements. Remember, this is always an option. But if it hurts your knees, hurts your ankles, stick with the stepping version. If you want another little increase now or later on, that's up to you. Keep it going. If you do have any cardiac issues, this circuit is fine for you, but you need a longer workout than I gave you. So it might be worth keeping an eye out or going for a walk first. Okay, our next exercise is our back strengthener. You have a band, use it. If not, use the weights in your hand or just use your arms. Hold the band. Palms facing up, at belly height. You're going to pull apart, squeeze back, forwards and down. So apart, squeeze, back and in. Control it. Don't let the band even ping forwards. And if you are using the weights, same thing, you're just holding the weights or the cans in your hands. And you're really trying to pull those shoulder blades into the spine. Keep it going nice and strong. You might feel a little stretch in the chest, but to try and keep it nice and slow. Pull apart. Squeeze back. Okay, our first balance exercise. 2 options. You've got your heel raises using a chair if you need to, or if you want a little bit more, you come to our toe walk. So you walk it forwards on your tiptoes, as if you're walking on a tightrope, and then walk it back. So we're challenging our balance. So from the side, you have to work tiptoe walking, all the way forwards, and tiptoeing back. Keeping those heels up. It can be challenging for some, so if you need to keep it smaller, we've got a table, hold onto the wall. Or if you just need to go for those toe heel raises, that is fine. So remember, if you just need your heel raises, we're just going to stand and lift those calves. If not, those are your options. Challenge the balance. Okay, next exercise is our jog on the spot. So you jog on the spot. If this is uncomfortable for you, just nice high knees, marching the arms. But you can go for that jog, make it as big or as fast as you want to. But make sure you've got a bit of arm work going on. Go and push yourself a little bit more. You always hold those weights here. Keep it going. Nice and strong. You'll hear me start to get out of breath. Keep jogging on the spot. Nice and warm through our muscles. Keep it going. We're nearly there. Okay, so our next toning exercise is our lunge. Hold on to the chair if you want. We're just going to step forward, bend the knees, up and back. So from the side it looks like this. Bend the knees, up and back. Just want to try and bend both knees. So if you haven't got best knees, this is fine. Just getting those legs to activate. But think about that front knee. You don't want it to come over your toe, because that's when your knees are really going to hurt. Little bend, up and back. Nice and tall with those bodies. You are using the chair, I recommend holding on to the side. If you're leaning into it, you end up leaning over. Okay, our next balance exercise is our Flamingo Swing. Now, definitely have a chair for this. This round, we're going to do it on our left leg. Next round, we'll do it on our right leg. Okay, Flamingo Swing. This is probably better for you. Lift the leg up, and you're going to scrub it through. Go back. Lift and up. Control it. Scrape it across the floor. And up. Swinging that leg, checking that balance. So this round, left leg, next round, right leg. If you end up doing this circuit more, you'll repeat it at least twice more. And do it that way. So keep it going. This is our balance exercise. Okay, now grab your weight or your cannabines. We're going to go for our torso twist. Arms out or bring them in. Ready? Turn one way and the other. So we're twisting through our torso. The stronger you are, the further out you can hold that weight. Keep it in nice and close if you're feeling your shoulders a little. And if it's all too much for you, or the weight that you've got available at home, you can just hold your arms out. But we want to keep our hips pointing forwards, so we're working all our abdominal muscles. Breathe. Keep it going. A few more seconds. We're spending that minute on each exercise. Okay, squat press. Now you can do this with weight or without. I'm going to do it with weight because it's in my hands. And then we're going to go down push. Down and push. I'll move this chair so it's in the way. Down and push. Because we're taking that weight up, our heart rate's going to raise. That's why it's a cardio activity. But if you do have any heart problems, any high blood pressure, you might just want to hold the weight, and that will be enough. If you're starting to feel dizzy. Right shoulders, come over as high as you feel like you can. But over time, it should hopefully improve your range of motion. So you sit back, push it to the sky. Keep it going. If you've got a ball handy, that might do you just as well as an actual weight. Just use what you've got. Okay, next exercise. We've got our heel walks. So again, you have the option of just lifting the toes with the weight on the heels. Try not to stick your bum out, but if you want a little bit more, you can go for your walk. Holding on or not. Heel walk those legs. It's trickier than you think. And again, if you can, forwards and back. Just make sure you've got nothing to trip over. If you do have pets, I would shut them out of the room for this, or turn around and only travel forward so you know what you're stepping on. Nothing worse than a dog or cat getting under your feet. If you've got anything else, hopefully fish will go under your feet. We don't want to step on some pets. Okay, the exercise I know you're all loving and are missing are spotty dogs. Opposite arm and leg. Out and in. This is the last episode of round one. If you want a little bit more, you can jump it. If not, tapping is fine. You know how much your body can take. If after doing this, your knees and your ankles feel sore, just think about how long since you've done the exercise first. It has been since I last saw you, back in March last year. Then your body will be a little bit sore, a little bit achy. If you do the jumping version, you might want to think about doing the tapping, the walking out versions first. Okay, we ready? Round two, star jumps. Again, out to the sides, or full star jumps. Up to you. Your options. Would you like to feel warmer? Stick around. Keep it going. So we're going to repeat everything again. You do have more cardio moves. So they're the thing that's going to get blood pumping, the muscles working, the heart rate raised. Keep it strong. Alright, our upper back strengthener is coming next. Grab your band, grab your weights, whichever you're using. So hands are around your hip width, or around your waist width rather, and you're aiming for your belly button. Pull apart, squeeze back, back and forwards. You have found yourself spending more time sitting. This is a great one to counteract any of that stiffness, any of the roll forward through the shoulders. So if you sit at the desk a lot, if you sit in a chair a lot, this will help bring your posture back up. It opens the chest and strengthens the upper back. Keep it going. Nice and strong. This one, you'll feel your muscles warming. The ones that we're using, our arms, our upper back, our shoulder blades, the muscles all across our upper back. Right, our balancing exercise. So our toes, our toe raises, our heel raises rather, our calf raises or your toe walk. So keep it going. Balance. Now remember, this isn't just good for your calf muscles, for your balance. It helps ankle mobility, which helps your balance when you're walking. It'll help you lift your feet further above the floor. So if you find yourself scuffing the pavement all the time, which I admit I have on a few occasions before I started doing these exercises regularly, it just helps you get more lift in your feet, strengthening your calves, your ankle joints. And if you do have bad feet, if you've got arthritis in your feet, just do what you can. Try and do heel lifts. Over time, you can strengthen those muscles, those ligaments. Okay, that's our balance exercise. Next exercise is arm jump. So it's getting too much. Big movements. As big as you can. Pumping the arms. But if you can jump, go for that jog. Get your heart rate raising. This is our second round. So if you're just doing this half hour, then you're nearly done. This is exercise number 4 in our 10 exercise circuit. Let's get those legs pumping. Get those arms pumping. If you want to go faster, do. Keep on going. Breathe. Less than 15 seconds left of this one. Breathe. Okay, on to our lunge. So we did first round alternating, so we did this round alternating. You can also alternate legs, use one leg. But if you didn't do it first time round, which you do, back to alternating legs. So step forwards, lunge up. You can see me in the mirror, just. You can see I'm keeping my body nice and upright. I am using the chair for a bit of support. I'm not coming all the way down to the floor. And you just come as deep as you are comfortable. But think about that front leg. On that knee, you want to see the tiptoe. Just beyond that knee. If it goes over, the knee joint is going to get all the strain from the leg. We don't want that. Keep it going. Few more. Okay, our Flamingo Swing. So last time I did my left leg, so I'm going to do my right leg this time. Okay, let's start with that this time. Take the leg back, curl it through, lift high, curl it through, and back. Your balance is better. You can go without the chair, but have it there, or a wall, just in case you get overconfident. You won't want to move it fast. This is a balancing exercise. Hands can be on hips. You're working all your ab muscles, you're working all your hip and your leg muscles, and you might find the surface that you're standing on is wobbling and wiggling, perfectly fine. Keep it going, nice and tall. Might feel your legs burning. If you haven't done exercise for a while, if you've done a lot, you'll feel it too. Okay. Right, squat press. Grab your weight, your ball, your pillow, or nothing. Down and push. Down and push. And we find that my weight is disappearing off screen. But remember, you're going as high as you feel comfortable, so if you've got tight shoulders, you might just want to come above the head. If you have got cardiac issues, just bring it chin height, no higher. You don't want it going too high above your heart. Or if your shoulders are really, really bad, just hold the weight. Just hold it. But we just want to keep going, pushing your heart rate, keeping it strong. 15 seconds left. Keep on pushing. Breathe. Nearly done with this exercise, that is. Not done completely. Okay, so that is our cardio move. We're now going to our toe. We need the weight still. We need our torso twist. Twist one way and the other. So we're working all our abs. The further out you can hold that weight, the more challenging it is for your core muscles. But think about your shoulders. Think about whether it's dragging you forwards. You want to keep nice and upright. Keep the hips facing as far forwards as you can. Breathe. How are you feeling? Good? Is it wearing you out? Remember, if it's not, rewind to the back of the, to the front of the circuit when we finish this one. Before we cool down, go back to the beginning of the circuit and you can get 2 more rounds in. Okay, heel walks or heel or toe lifts. So again, you can hold on to the chair, you can just lift and down, or walk on those heels. I know some of my groups, some of you out there, used to call it penguin walk. We want your body nice and tall, lift those toes up, and walk just on those heels. I would recommend you wearing shoes for this bit, because if you have got foot problems, it is going to hurt a little. And the shoes at least cushion those feet and ankles. Keep it going. You've got one more exercise, the one I know you will love so much. 5 seconds left. We should be able to go forwards. Can we get back? No. Okay, spider dog. I'll sit arm and leg forwards and back. So remember, you can step it or you can jump it. Up to you. Whichever you want. Whether you want more effort, whether you've got a bit of a sprung floor, padded floor, you might be alright on it. If not, if you're working on concrete or stick with the tapping if you've got bad ankles, bad knees and hips. So this is the last exercise. If you want more, just reverse me. Take me back to the beginning. And you can do it all again, but you don't have to do more. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Let's keep it going. Nice long skinny arms. 5 seconds left. Okay, so that is our 2 rounds of circuit. We're now going to go to our cool down because it's just as important. March the legs. We want to bring our heart rate nice and slowly down, especially for those who've got high blood pressure, any cardiac problems. You need to do a nice gentle cool down. For those with joints, the more we can stretch and work out our muscles, the better we're going to feel later. So if the muscles get tight, they're going to make your joints hurt us. Okay, take one hand across your chest, stretch out the shoulder. Nice and strong. Other side. Still thinking that you're rolling through the floor, you're not slamming down to the floor. Bring the arms out in front, round off the back. Stretch between your shoulder blades. Take the hands behind. Again, either press them into the lower back or pull your arms back. Stretch out your chest. Thumbs to the floor, stretch out the biceps. Okay, Nordics, bicep curls. We don't want to give it as much oomph as we did in the last round of our warm-up. But we do want a little bit. We want to slow our bodies down, nice and steady as side taps. Breathe. Take back taps. Okay, back to heel digs. Small motion with the arms. Then I want you to bring my leg forwards. Lean forward from the hip. Remember, if you need a chair to balance on, do. Or hold on to the bent leg. If you push on there straight one, you'll might hurt your your leg down too far. Change legs. Lean forward from the hip. Stretch the back of the thigh. Feel that lovely stretch there. And side taps. Remember, small arms. Breathe. Take a leg out to the side. Stretch the inner thigh. All those star jumps, all that balancing is going to work on the hip muscles, so you need to give them a good stretch. Come as low as you feel comfortable, and again, if you need a chair to hold on to, have it just in front. If I do that, you can't see what I'm doing. Change legs, other side, nice big stretch. Okay, back taps, tap behind. Okay, take the foot behind, push the heel to the floor, stretch out the calf. It's quite an important muscle. It helps you lift up your foot. It can help you climb stairs better. It can actually help you get up better, because if it's tight, it's not got the flexibility to lift you up out of the chair. And as I said before, it also helps control our foot. So if you do have a habit of scuffing, catching curves, all of this flexibility will help you lift your leg higher, easier, to the point where you don't even have to think about it. Change legs. So heel to the floor. Stretch out that calf. Breathe. Remember, take a drink. As soon as you're done with this, you need to stay hydrated. The better we hydrated, the less our muscles ache. They get dry, they hurt more. Right. I'm going to use the chair for a little bit of balance. You can use the wall, you can use the chair. If you're feeling very balanced, you can use nothing. So maybe you either bend your knee, push your hip forwards, you can hold onto the bottom of your trousers, or use your band to hook around your foot. Or you can take the foot back, push the hip forwards, bring the foot in towards your glute, stretch in front of that leg. Just try and keep the legs parallel, don't put it out to the side. Might not need, make this really good. Straight on. Release the leg. Other leg back. Breathe. Stretch. Okay. Little leg movements, just a few new legs, just to bring us all the way down. Hopefully you feel recovered. And just don't miss out this part. It is just as important as the workout. If you miss this part out, you can feel awful later, you can feel really stiff. And sometimes if the muscles get really tight, it can make you feel a bit stiff. Side taps. Just out to the side. We want to reduce these movements. One more. Back taps. And just a little light walk on the spot. Okay, well done everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Please look out on our YouTube channel and on Facebook for more classes in health and wellbeing, and also in our regular classes for those who want a little different challenge. I was Kate. Thank you. Goodbye.